goodness. Whoops. Okay. Under this is just my mason jar ring, and I'll show you the ring and this top. So put the ring down and then put the top over it, so my glass measuring is not actually on the pan or on the light. So, and I've learned that's wasn't, you know, you're supposed to use like a double borer method. So since I don't have one, or the other candle melting things and everything, this is what I'm doing. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a wick, I got one of these, and what I do, which is easier for me, let's move this around this way. Push that back. So while we're waiting for that to start boiling, while the sticky, because it's sticky on both sides, I am going to take the top part sticky off. Carefully. So that way it's already there, and then you put it in your jar. Now, I take a chopstick and just kind of like push it down a little bit more so it sticks to the glass. There you go. Like that. And I do have one, oh, it's another package, to where when you, after you pour your wax in, to keep the wick straight up and down. Alrighty. And as the wax melts, I do stir it, because you know the bottom starts to melt, and there we go. Alrighty. So I have my heat on like a medium. And it just takes patience to sit there and get this to melt. water because the water will boil out. So now I gotta let it come back up to, you know, the temperature so it can melt the wax. Add another half a cup. There we go. Okay, so now I've got it all melted. I'm going to turn my light down to low. There's a little piece that's still not melted. Alright, I'm going to add my scent to it. So we're going to add like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had 50 drops to it. There's our scent. I think I put the let me go get. So that depends on how dark or how light you want your candle to look. As far as the color goes. You think, okay, well, you know, a teaspoon should be enough. And it comes out really light. So this time I'm adding, I should put the eggplant, 2 teaspoons. However, I did not. So let's put that over there. And we're going to stir this, get it all nice and mixed. Now, they say it's like a certain temperature you're supposed to pour your candle, let it cool to a certain temperature, something like that. Well, I noticed on mine, if I let it start to cool any, it already starts to set up. So, let me turn the camera to our jar. And so this is in there. And we'll do this really fast. Stir, stir, stir. And re-pour. So, I kind of don't want to, alright, see how fast that's set up? See, that sets up really fast. Right there, it's already hardened. So, I'm just going to put that back on the light for a second. Let me get my little tool. That's not the one I want. Alright. Since I cannot find the one I was looking for, I'm going to do, I'll take a stick so the candle wick will be in the center, so as it's hardened you have your wick straight up and everything. So we're going to let that sit, and when it's finished sitting, I will bring y'all back. Okay, so this is pretty much set to where, you know, I can know it's going to be alright. So since I have more room on there, I decided to melt some more wax. So this is almost done. And yes, the orange is still in there. It would probably be a lighter orange than what's in the candle already. So I've been getting the wax off of here. And I was like, okay, well, how about we, I was going to do a green, like do a two-tone color candle. So I'm just going to add some of this in there, just to see how it's going to turn out. Let's mix some colors together. And I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to that was probably like a half a teaspoon. I'll put in there. We're going to mix this together and see what it does. Okay, makes it more of a brown. Well, not bad of a color. Not what I expected. Kind of a rusty orange type thing. So, let me add a little bit more. There we go. It didn't do much more, so it changed. Alright, now I'm going to add the same scent, the pumpkin pie. Actually, let's change it up. That way you have 2 scents in there. It's like, I have 2 scents. Alright, so let's do, harvest spice or gingerbread. Pumpkin pie, we think of gingerbread cookies, so we'll do gingerbread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And about 50 drops in there of that. So I'm going to turn the camera around. And make sure the wick is, there we go. Stir, stir, stir. And pour, pour, pour. Oh wow, just about to the top. So there's still a little bit in there. I'll let this set, put this there so the wick doesn't fall, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Okay, so pretty much just it's almost set and everything, but this is what it looks like. You got your 2-tone, both, no, this one's pumpkin pie, this is, I want to say harvest spice. Yeah, the harvest spice. So you got harvest spice, pumpkin pie, and then you're supposed to let it sit and cure for, alright, so your testing is 3 days, 5 days, and 7 days. That I'm going to let it sit for 14 days so it can set properly and everything. And then 14 days from now, bring you back and we're going to light this candle and see how it does. So thank y'all for watching. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.